Hello,
Good
my name
afternoon.
is Daniel, so you already know me from earlier. Today I'm going to be your personal instructor and personal coach in this fitness journey what you choose to do. So tell me a bit more, what is your goals, why you are here today, and what is your main objectives?
Well, some of my goals are same as last time. I want to get myself in a bit of a greater shape for summer. Just overall, want to probably lose a bit of weight, the muscles popping a bit more. As well as that, I want to improve my boxing. Anything regarding that, the explosive exercises, just overall get myself in a shape to be good for boxing.
Okay, I got it. So tell me a bit more what you currently are working on. So let's say you got already now 2 times a week you do your exercise by yourself.
Two times a week I go boxing, and 1 time a week I do exercise at home. It's about an hour training, purely calisthenics, only working on my own body weight. It consists of push-ups, star jumps, overall stuff like that.
Okay, so for how long period you are now already training?
I've been training for about 2-3 years.
So you are active sports guy, yeah?
I am an active athlete here.
Okay, so tell me, is it the box only thing that you want to do, or you want to add a bit more weightlifting to your journey?
Boxing is definitely the main thing I want to focus on, but it would also be nice if I could improve my personal achievements in the gym.
Okay, so tell me, what is your weaknesses, your hazards, your problems, like at college, work, practice, or anything like that? Things what hold you back from actually keep constantly turning up to the gym, and doing what you must do?
I would probably say work, because it takes an hour for me to walk to work and an hour to walk back, and after that I already feel a bit tired and I don't exactly feel like going to gym.
Okay, so what's about the school or
College, it holds me back a little bit, but I only have it 3 times a week, so it isn't too much of a problem. And after college I don't feel too tired because I work in IT and I have to move a lot during the college day. But it does still exhaust you because you always have to spend 8 hours at college.
Oh, so you are like at one side you are sport guy and another side you are smart guy.
Yeah, try to fit on both chairs.
That's nice, that's nice. So tell me, let's say if we would make with you short-term goal, what short-term goal I'll explain to you. That's a 4-week plan, what we want to achieve, what we want to get done by the end of the 4 weeks. And tell me a bit more, this is just smart way, short goal that we could achieve in the 4 weeks. What it could be for you?
Probably improving my gym results, being able to lift more, probably discipline myself a bit more so I can go to gym more often, and as well as that, just overall not feel as tired after going work and back. That's definitely something I want to improve on in the short term.
Really nice. So tell me, what is about your diary? What is about your food intake? What you eat, what you don't eat? Is it as a young guy, you eat a lot of processed food, or you
Definitely.
try to look after what you eat?
Food-wise, I don't look after my diet at all. Whatever is on the table, I will eat. I normally eat 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes skip breakfast because I wake up a bit late before college or before work. But other than that, no, I don't look at my diet at all.
Okay. I will tell you my snack what I like the most. It's a peanut butter jelly sandwich, but it's
Okay.
healthy,
Good option,
and at
yeah.
the same time it's a good for your body, So tell me, what is your top to go, snack?
Healthy snack?
No, I would love to hear healthy one, but if you don't eat healthy one, it's fine.
Recently, this summer, I've been really getting into a banana with honey, and you slice it up and you eat it. It's pretty good. Peanut butter definitely has been a bit more recent. Things I've been eating. Other than that, love myself McDonald's. Definitely love myself a good old burger or something.
I'll be time to time, make our sins in the McDonald's. I understand that fully, but that's fine. So I hear you out. So by end of the 4 weeks, you wanna get a bit more better with your core strength, get a bit more explosivity to your body, and a bit more understanding about the food what you must eat, so to feel better, towards your habits.
Yeah, I'd like to improve all that.
Okay, that's a short-term goal. So now we need a medium-term goal. What's medium-term goal? It's an 8-week plan that we would love to make, complete, achieve, and feel satisfied after that.
Can you give me an example by any chance?
So let's say within the first 4 weeks, you just want to get yourself in the shape, better than you did before, learn a bit about the food. Then in the next 4 to 8 weeks, you would love to achieve some bigger goals. So let's say you prepare yourself for an upcoming fight, or you prepare yourself for a vacation, you're gonna go away and you wanna look good and you wanna get yourself in the best shape possible, or prepare yourself for a fight best way possible, for that you need these big things, that's a medium term goal, it's 2 months. I usually, train myself 4 times a year, by 2 months, and then I take 2 weeks off. So it's like 10 weeks you work, 2 weeks you rest, and again 10 weeks you work, 2 weeks you rest. By the end of the year you got 4 camps that you can complete, and it will be like a head start ahead of all your, not opponents, but all your teammates who are going to be with the same competition with you.
I'd definitely like to be ready for my fight. I might have a fight in October. It's a local fight, and I would like to be ready for that, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely the main thing. Looking in shape, it's definitely a short term because we're already midway through summer. Want to look good for summer. In winter isn't as important, is it?
Yes, you're right. So I got one more question. It's kind of really, not kind of, it is important. So tell me, what is about your personal life? So as I understand, I remember myself when I've been younger, there's many back factors, what is holding you back, dragging you back. Is it friends? Is it girlfriends? Is it the missus? Doesn't matter, something that constantly, taking your time. It could be your family members, I understand that too, or it could be something else. You must tell me.
I would probably have to say work, definitely work, and just pure laziness. Just the fact that I have a computer at home, I can sit at it for hours. And work as well as that, I do want to catch up, at work a bit more. I do definitely enjoy it. But yeah, also it does hold me back because as an IT guy, you get a bit lazy, you sit in a chair constantly.
Humans' body by nature, we are lazy.
Yeah.
To be honest. That's why we need to push ourselves towards something. So okay, so we get done with our medium goal. So now tell me about long-term goal. Long-term goal is like, let's say 3 months and more. What you want to get done by the end of the 3 months, let's say like that.
What do I want to get by the end of 3 months?
So imagine, if you now have let's say 16 kg of your weight, by the end of the 3rd month, you will have to have 65, extra 5 kg by end of these 3 months. That would give you extra power for your strength, and at the same time you would have more opportunity, to transform that muscle into something explosive for yourself. So like a plyometry and exercise and things like that.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely like to overall gain a bit more muscle, to land heavier punches and lift bigger weights. Maybe a bit more specific, I would like to improve my bench press, maybe in these 3 months. Last time I did a bench press was in my college, and I bench pressed 65 kilos. I would love to improve it up to 80, maybe, if I could do that. Again, that would be lovely.
I mean, you look strong guy, I give you that, but at the same time I understand there is some preparation work before that. So let's say if you want to just push out the bar, then you just have to prepare yourself for pushing out the bar. But if you train yourself for being a boxer or being a fighter or any kind of like that, you shouldn't lift up much weight. I would tell you that. Just because as I know about the fights, as I know about the fitness, in the fitness, same as in the weightlifting, you push out the weight. In the box, martial arts, you throw it out. And that's the difference, what me as an amateur, I could give you advice, You can take it, you can don't, up to you.
Alright, well, I'll definitely like to improve my speed of punches. That's definitely been a big problem, especially left hand. I'd love to improve that if I could anyhow do that. I have no clue how. Would love you to teach me.
I'm happy. I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, that'd be really nice if you could teach me.
So okay, so we got in the short-term goals, get a bit more better with our body, get stronger, get stronger and get in a better shape. In the medium goals, we want to gain extra couple kg, right, to get more muscles, be stronger. And for a long-term goal, we want to get more explosivity, plyometry, and regenerate, these muscles to the explosivity muscles. Let's say like that, yeah. Okay. So now we get done with all things, what means. Next question what I'm gonna ask you, tell me, what is your biggest weaknesses? Same as in any other, athlete in the sport, same as me, each of us, have some dark side, things, what you really don't like. Why I ask you that, from the independent? I ask you that just because if I will need to work with you, I want to just know, what things, you don't like. So I will, as a good personal trainer, I don't know.
Weaknesses.
Yeah, just simply, you don't like maybe people who talk a lot, or you just don't like, you're a shy person.
I would definitely say I'm a bit shy. I wouldn't like to go gym, all these people around. That's definitely a bit awkward for me. That's why I prefer home training. But I do like to try out the gym. My technique in many things, especially in the gym, anything that isn't, directed like the fly bars, that's good for me. Bench press or a deadlift, I have no clue how to do it because my back is arched, I can't. My technique definitely a big thing I want to improve.
That's why the role of the personal trainer in your journey is to show you the right way how to do that, so later you can crack on by yourself and leave it out by yourself, really. So, I apologize. Like I heard you earlier, there is a couple of machines but you have been tried earlier, right? So tell me, maybe there is some of the machines that you would love to try today, and we could go get with you through. I could show you how to do that.
I would probably like to try. Well, I've tried the shoulder press and the fly machine, I think it's called. I'd definitely like to try a few more machines on the legs. I saw the one where you push out weight with your legs, kind of upward. I'm not sure what it's called, but I would like to try that.
Leg press.
Is it called leg press? Yeah, leg press is definitely something I want to try. And the leg extension, is it called, where your legs are bent and you extend them? I'd like to try that too.
Those are really heavy exercise. I ain't gonna lie to you. I see that you have a full of enthusiasm. You want to work. That's nice. I like the people like you. I more prefer to work with the people who are there, to actually work to improve themselves. Than just the people who came there and just having a fun. Because otherwise there is no point for me to be around you if you're just having a fun, right?
True.
So yeah. So I got one more question for you to ask. So let's say 3 months is over. Yeah. What is your next goals after the 3 months? So let's say you would love to continue do the same journey with me, with the gym group, or you would love to, change things for, let's say, I will go fully 100% for a box, and that's it. So fitness for me is just now a short period, so I gain that muscle, gain that weight, and that's it.
I don't think I'll stick to boxing and become a professional. If anything, I would like to stay in the amateur league, maybe every a couple of months go boxing. I just want to keep myself in shape constantly. Don't want to, become an old dad with a dad bod and all of that. I want to just overall keep myself in shape. Know how to keep myself in shape. After 3 months, I would just like to probably continue keeping myself, fit and active.
It sounds like it says Napoleon plans, really. It's good.
It is big plans.
It's rather to have a big plans, and you're gonna maybe didn't make somewhere, but you're gonna be much further than the person who's simply gonna accept that this plan gonna take you, really long. Okay? So okay. It was really good conversation, I like it, but we got a couple more things that I would need to show you in the gym. So basically, as I mentioned earlier, we are now on the ground floor. As you look around, you can see there is plenty of machines for resistance, for a weightlifting, for a body weights, with the dumbbells, everything, what actually you need for a proper training. But I would love to show you there from the left side, there is my colleagues. Always when you don't see me in the gym, you have any trouble with the access or any trouble with the training, or you need someone to help you with your machines, you can always come there. And my colleagues will assist you with any kind of way what they can. Next thing what is important there in the gym, it is the first aid station. It will be right next to the doors from the gym group colleagues. It's there from the left side, as you can see that.
Alright.
Yep, and there is the first aid station. So when the person has some injury or something like that, you have the gym instructor, they help you with that, and they assess the person who got the injuries. By yourself you don't do nothing there, that's an important part. Upstairs we got the locker rooms for a men's and for a women's, there is the lockers for your personal belongings. So let's say you came to the gym after work, and you don't have where to put your, let's say, school bag or the college bag. You can always go up, drop your stuff there, and go down, get done your training, and then go back up, open the locker room and take your stuff out, and that's it.
Alright, that's nice.
So that's a good important place there. Else we got there a mirror hall, if I say like that. All the people who like to be more aesthetic, who like to see themselves more in the mirror. They go in front of the mirror and they can do with a precise perfection, the exercise what they choose to do so. So let's say in your case, if you would go in the front of the mirror, I believe back in time you was doing boxing, in the front of the mirror, then now we're gonna do a little bit different things. It's like somewhere a little bit dumbbells, somewhere a little bit sandbags, somewhere a little bit legs, but I assure you, at the end of the training, you're gonna say, okay, I'm feeling tired, this means I was been working good today.
Alright. Yeah, would love to experience that.
So got one more question. One more. I just keep constantly asking you. Let's say, do you got any friends, mates who have heard about the gym room?
I have a friend that used to go to the gym room. His name was Vic. I'm pretty sure he might still be going. I haven't contacted him for a little while. He only had positive reviews. He said he definitely enjoyed how clean the gym was, and now seeing it myself, definitely is. But other than that, my other friends have heard of Gym Guru. It's good. I know many prefer Everlast, but I definitely feel like Gym Guru is a bit cleaner and overall not as many people, so you can focus. You can get the exercise you need.
That's our guy. That's our client from Gym Guru. So yeah, but it's really nice to be here from you good feedback about our gym. As you see, all the equipment is always tidy, all the equipment is always clean, we always make a maintenance check, every day, always check-ins and check-outs about everything. So you can always be assured when you came to the gym, you will have good machine with what to work, good place where to stretch, and good people with who to talk about same, fitness journey, what they do and similar like you. So okay, we get through our goals, we get through our weaknesses, we get through our process, extras if you can say like that. I got a couple more questions to ask. So let's say, when would be the available days for you to do your sessions? So let's say, is it the Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, or which days are doing?
Well, I do boxing on Mondays and Wednesdays.
Okay.
On home training, I normally leave for whenever. Normally it happens to be the weekend because that's when I don't always work or anything. I can properly focus on it.
Okay.
So it'd probably be Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It would be one of those days. Possibly Friday. That's what I'm thinking. Because that's the end of the week. I wanted to,
To yourself, I understand. Yes, and young guy, you want a bit time to yourself. So that's good. Main thing, complete the things what you need, and then later you can chill, rest and be with your friends and do whatever you want. Okay, that's amazing. So we still got a couple more minutes, from our consultation. I really like to have a conversation with you, Oscar. You're a really good guy. I see that in your eyes. But just I would love to see, how you work. I know I've seen a couple trainings from you, earlier, but I would love to see, the proper plyometric or explosiveness trade practice for yourself, so I can really see where you are now, put it in your level. So once we're gonna start our first week, after that, I'm gonna start record your results. Your results, in running, in sprints, in different categories, what we're gonna do while we're gonna train. And like this over the period of the first 4 weeks, you're going to see the differences, how much I did in the first week, how good I am in the 4th week. Then after the 4th week, you're going to see how good I did in the 4th week and how good I become already after week number 8.
That'd be great.
Once you're going to become till the week number 8, you're already going to feel, oh yeah, I've become more consistent, it might be my life, really just learning, doing the things. And then you got the week 8 to 12. When you don't do that no more to push yourself, you do that because you actually start like to do that. You keep coming there, you met friends, you met similar people with similar ideas about the sport, and you just get along well, with them.
Alright, well that's really motivating. I'd love to get that. And also I see quite a bit of people my age in the gym, as well as other groups. Definitely motivates me a little bit to see, people as young as me, or, possibly less built than me, or as built as me, and not just like, huge people here. Motivates me a lot. Definitely like Gym Group for that, for the people that come here.
So tell me one more thing. What is the motivation for you as a young guy to keep coming there, and even in a sunny day, to pushing yourself through all the problems that you got in your way, and actually being there now to have a conversation with me to make a new plan about how you're going to achieve your goals? What is actually that motivation, what drives you?
Well, definitely want to look good. My girlfriend a lot, she pushes me. overall my family. There's a lot of people that like support me. They tell me to do those things, and just overall seeing the people around me, definitely they support me to go in gym, and yeah, that's definitely one of the biggest things. But again, just want to look good, want to feel good.
I mean, for a guy your age, it's normal to think that way. I don't complain. I have no problems with that because I remember myself when I've been at your age. I had similar thoughts about looking just good, being able to just perform in the moments when you need to perform, and just feeling good. In the third place, because feeling good is really essential for any of us. Doesn't matter are you woman or are you man, are you granny or are you granddad, or younger child or older child. It really doesn't matter. All of us we want to feel good. For a feeling good, it must be required some sacrifice. Like we understand, or it's food, or it's exercise, or it's something else that's going to cost you much more later on over the period of the time. So, okay, we get through all the things what we really need. Tell me, maybe there is some things that I could still assess you before we finish our consultation.
Not something I can think of right now.
Yeah, there's nothing. So, did you like conversation with me?
Yeah, I'm really glad I have a coach like you. Thanks very much. I'm glad I have a coach that has your own experience. I can see by your physique, you yourself have been exercising for a while. How long have you been doing sports for?
So let's say I'm in the sport, all my life since this age of the 6. I've been professional basketball player, then I swapped to the weightlifting. After weightlifting, I became a boxer, so now I'm semi-professional boxer.
Alright.
So I just doing bits by bits by bits by bits of all my life since I remember myself while I'm in the sport. Same as I said to all the young guys, while you are in the sport, you're always going to be good. Once you get off from that path, like any child, there is that good quote, free time is the devil's toy. That's where, once you start separating wisely, where your time is going, then you start actually making improvement on yourself.
Alright, well, I am glad that I have an experienced coach, experienced in sports. And just overall the fact that you are pretty aware with boxing because you're a semi-professional.
Yep.
I'm glad about that because I myself want to improve boxing, and I'm glad this gym can offer a coach that actually kind of understands what he's talking about. And just overall how energetic you are, and all the things you're telling me, all the questions you're asking. I love it.
Nice one. That's a good feedback. What I wish to hear from everyone. So give me a fight.
Thank you very much.
So I will see you next weekend in the Tuesday training, right?
Yeah, the mic on Tuesday.
Nice one.
Alright, thanks very much.
Have a good one. Thank you.